Okay, time for a brilliant guest now. He's one of the TV's favourite villains, currently starring in Heroes, but of course we remember him as Teabag in Prison Break. Now he's been immortalised in a new Xbox game. He's on the loose here in the Studio 5, but first, let's see him in action.
It's an abomination. That's what it is. It's an abomination. Why, the elephants next to the chimps have the closest DNA sequence as us human beings.
Sir, I don't think that's true.
Sorry to inconvenience you guys.
Welcome, Studio 5, Robert Knepper!
Hey!
We get all the big guests. Yes, we do.
Robert, lovely to meet you. Thank you so much
Robert.
for coming.
Good to see you,
That was a
Robert.
real pleasure, sir.
All right.
Real pleasure. Right, I've got to say,
Your
character.
chair might be a little
Whoa,
bit low.
no, we can't have him
Shall
like that.
we
Get him up.
adjust you?
Get him up. Ease up, Rob. Ease up, Rob. Ease your bum up.
Sit up, Robert. Let's get you.
There you go.
There you go.
Sit down, Rob.
We don't normally do that to our guests, so I apologise. We
look
didn't want
after
you
our
to
guests.
sit on the
We're
floor.
really
Sorry about that, Robert.
Tiny Tim.
Robert, so playing Teabag, very evil and sinister character. He frightens me so much. Because I hate prison films. They frighten me to death as it is. But Teabag, how did you get into that? How did you get into that character?
I learned years ago. I had a great teacher in New York. Always play the opposite. So I didn't play scary. I didn't play menacing. I didn't play evil. I just said, this is a guy who wants to take care of his family. And at that time, in that first episode, his family was his guys in prison. It was the guy who held his pocket.
Wow.
It was and then I just felt like that's what these guys do. 24/7, they're trying to figure out how they're going to break out of prison. Right. And when they're in prison, they take care of their own.
Take care of themselves.
Yeah.
And so, how do you get into the mindset of such a horrible person? You don't see
Again, see, I couldn't judge him. I couldn't say, oh, that's a horrible person, because if I thought that, then I couldn't play him. I remember reading something years ago, Robert De Niro, somebody asked him, what's it like playing so many bad guys? And he says, I don't play bad guys. I just play guys that make choices that are different than other people. And I thought, I got to remember that. That's what I'm going to use.
Maybe you could play Father Christmas.
You're not bad in real life. You seem like a very cool, kind of calm guy. You're not bad in real life.
No,
No, it's not real, Ian.
No, it is real. When he's doing it on the telly,
It's
feels
real.
You make
to me.
it feel
It's
real.
to me.
And it's a huge success, Prison Break. Why do you think? What makes it so special?
Wow, that's a great question. I think, at least in America, I think people got sick and tired of reality television, so much of it. And it brought back memories of like, wow, this is like old-time radio. This is like the best of television. I can't wait to see it next week kind of feeling. The way people would
Addicted.
sit around radio years
Yes.
ago and go, what's next? And I think that's a huge part of it. It's the writing. The writing is huge.
And now you've been immortalised in an Xbox 360 game, Prison Break. How does that feel?
I just played it yesterday with my gang, and I tell you, it's funny. I mean, it's one thing to work on a series. It's another thing to work on a series
got
that's
it
a
there,
huge.
Cliff.
Have you? Look at.
Yay!
You happy with yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. And I got to box with Teabag. I got to hit Teabag. Teabag got to hit me. There's this great character as a protagonist. His name is Tom Paxton. That you, as the player, become this guy, and you go into the prison, and you're trying to find Dominic. You're trying to find Wentworth. Sorry, I used the actors' names. Pretty, as Teabag used to say, and. It's just a kick in the pants because you all these guys, we all did our voiceover for the thing, and yeah, you're right. It's there forever. I'm not in a series. I'm in a video game of the series.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And another great show, Heroes. You're in that as well.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about your powers in that? What's your powers?
I asked him that. I said, "What do I do?" Because I don't watch TV. I don't know. He said, "You move Earth." I was like, "Great. What do I do? I move Earth."
That's an impressive power.
Did you say, can I fly or something? I just move Earth.
Men never like the Earth
You'll
move,
see
do they?
in this year that I did, it's great. I mean, if you piss Samuel off, he'll cause your house to come down. He'll cause your police station to come down. He I don't want to give it away, but the ending of the fourth season is just like New York, be scared.
Wow.
Really? And mess with it.
How do you feel like joining a show that's so huge and so popular?
I didn't really think of it that way. I just thought, this is my next gig. And I said, I got to have an answer to Teabag, because I don't want to walk around people going, Teabag, oh, you got your left hand. I just wanted to work right away. Plus, I have a family, so I had to take care of them, And
do you know what? Something else with the power you got. You can put kind of like tattoos on people. What was that about?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. Being a tattoo, I like
He's
tattooing
into
body up.
tattoos.
But like
I can see
the
that.
powers do that. I wonder why did the power do that? Why does it put that on people?
That part of it I can't even answer. All I remember is moving Earth.
Yeah.
And there's something about the ink and the dirt and the
Yeah.
earth all mixed together. And then there's Dawn, who played the tattoo lady, Lydia. And I think that's sort of her thing as well. He
Right.
puts the needle on her arm and then, you know,
Wow.
the tattoo comes to life.
Oh my gosh.
I
You want
can't
that
quite
to happen
explain
for
that
real,
one,
don't you?
actually.
That's a cool power. I'll just do it on myself.
I really
you
want
know
that
what
to
I
happen
mean?
for real.
I love
And
that.
of course, you've been busy with films as well. You've been the Day the Earth Stood Still,
Yeah.
Transporter 3.
Day the Earth Stood Still, I shot a month before that came out. I'm actually driving to work and seeing billboards for the movie. It's going to be this big, you know, thing with Keanu Reeves. And I see it and I'm going, this is the strangest thing. And they wanted me because of Prison Break. So that
Really?
was
So
fun. Yeah.
fantastic platform for you.
Yeah.
Any more
Nah, it's-
films coming up?
I'm flying to Toronto on Sunday. I'm going to do a really sweet film, a compilation of Jack London short stories, written, you know, beginning of the 20th century, and a great metaphor about what happened with this big bubble bursting a couple years ago with the economy, stock market, and people.
Yeah, so
you know.
That's up my street, that.
Look forward to seeing
Yeah.
that.
Good luck with that one.
Great character.
Thanks very much, Rob. Thanks for coming on. Can we hear from Robert, please?
meet you.
Thanks, Rob. You can buy the Xbox 360 game called Prison Break: The Conspiracy. I'm going to get it.
March 26th.
Right, it's time to get the news headlines now.